DeleteLawZ YouTube Account Restored. DeCastro accuses Welsh News Network's Daniel Jones as perpetrator of hack on appearance on the John Filax livestream. Then claims he raised $7,000 for Craig Hendry's new GoFundMe campaign when its total stands at a little over $800. We got a ton to unpack on this edition of Auditing Insanity. Good afternoon, and welcome to another edition of the Auditing Insanity Newscast brought to you by ReallyCoolNews. I'm Johnny Jones, and we're in for a quick one today as Chili DeCastro and the never-ending drama surrounding his main channel takes center stage again. With that, let's ask you to focus on DeCastro helps Hendry dominate GoFundMe take. Both of political prisoner Craig Hendry's GoFundMe campaigns dominated the market on Monday, taking the two top slots in the top 5 with or without the help of Jose Chili DeCastro. The day started with Hendry's girlfriend, Erica Brown, live streaming early in the day to appeal to his fans directly to help fund her boyfriend's need for both transcripts of last week's trial and money to be used for his appeal. Brown said that Hendry's attorney did a wonderful job at trial and proved that Hendry did not break the law. However, the jury felt otherwise. She accused one of the police witnesses of lying on the stand and said she felt that the prosecution did a terrible job and did not explain what laws Hendry was accused of breaking. She said the prosecutor instead played on emotions in winning over the jury. Hendry's new GoFundMe is currently set with a goal of $15,000, as Brown explained that he would need a lot of money to win the appeal. The appeal will be filed sometime after Hendry's December 17th sentencing and after they raise money to provide the transcripts of the trial. Much later, Jose Chili DeCastro appeared on the John Filax show and attempted to demonstrate his altruism by insisting that Filax put up a link to Hendry's GoFundMe. Filax put up a link to Hendry's old GoFundMe campaign while DeCastro claimed to have raised $7,000 for Hendry's new campaign, then $3,200 for the old campaign. As of press time, Hendry's original campaign stands at $3,421 out of a $4,000 goal, seeing $150 in donations for the day. Hendry's new campaign stands at $825 out of a $15,000 goal and took in $220 for the day. DeCastro was mistaken in the amounts he raised for either campaign, but may have provided direct assistance to Hendry's family instead of sending it to either campaign as claimed. Our own ongoing expenses account came in third place for the day with a $70 donation, while the Angry Vets Boost Scars mission for veterans and citizens pulled in $20 in donations to round out the top 4. We need your help. This newscast is funded by your donations along with what we make from our YouTube channel per month. While we did achieve full monetization on YouTube, we still need help to get through monthly expenses and keeping the lights on to bring you the paper and the newscast each day. If you can afford it, please consider donating to the GoFundMe run by this very channel. All donations literally go to keeping the lights on, eating, and writing news stories to feature here and on ReallyCoolSite.org. If you can't afford to contribute, please watch the advertisements on our videos and like, share, subscribe, and comment. You can help by doing next to nothing, and we thank you in advance for pitching in. DeleteLawZ blames Welsh News Network's Daniel Jones for hack. Jose Chili DeCastro appeared on John Filax's livestream Monday night, where he directly blamed the loss of his YouTube channel on former business partner Colin Campbell, and then said that Daniel Jones of the Welsh News Network was claiming responsibility for the hack. After Filax indicated that Christopher Direct D. Ruff said that Campbell had distributed an email containing DeCastro's login information to hundreds of people, DeCastro showed an image of a Discord message between an unknown user and Jones of WNN that read, Today at 10:52 p.m. Hey, did you really do the chili porn bomb? That was fucking epic. May 7th, 2024. Welsh News Network today at 11:04 p.m. You mate. I have an insider who sent me the YouTube logins. He makes a lot BTW. Anyway, logged in and just dropped the nasty business when I saw he was offline. Did the same thing the next day. Easy peasy. Observers were quick to point out that the message was dated May, though Jones and DeCastro have had a long history of conflict that would make Jones a prime suspect in the hacking. The Welsh News Network channel was one of the few that survived DeCastro's great copyright crackdown of late 2022, where he filed nearly 200 false copyright strikes against such channels as Team Skeptic, Irish Demon, Glober Mom, and Uncle Artie. Most of the channels were at least temporarily removed or suspended by YouTube during the purge, but were later restored by the company. Following the crackdown, WNN emerged as a thorn in DeCastro's side for the next year and a half, doing near nightly reaction live streams to any material DeCastro put out. On 2 occasions, WNN was demonetized by YouTube, which Jones blamed on brigading and mass copyright claim incidents by DeCastro. ReallyCoolNews worked in association with WNN, and owner/reporter Jim Finch appeared on WNN broadcasts until the channel essentially dissolved in May of 2024 after the entire cast quit following Irish Demon and WNN cast member Shuggy's revelations that Jones was committing stolen valor and had lied about his entire background. Jones recently announced he was reviving the channel later this year, without the involvement of his former castmates. Following implicating Jones and Campbell in the hack, no mention was made of DeCastro's own involvement in demonetizing and having other channels taken down. Filax attacked those who carried out DeCastro's attack, calling them cowards for destroying another creator's livelihood. Questions remain, however, as the public seems convinced that DeCastro is the prime suspect in carrying out the attack on his own channel. DeCastro split with Campbell over a year ago in a vicious and nasty feud between the men that resulted in Campbell seeking a protection order against DeCastro. Observers question why DeCastro didn't implement the very basics of security measures last year after the split. DeCastro either displayed complete ineptitude or sheer naivete, as the passwords and the StreamYard keys that he claimed Jones and Campbell used to hack his account were still the same after all this time. DeCastro himself has benefited from the hack, as his main YouTube channel had gained 2,000 new subscribers the day before it was taken down. The channel itself had been flat in subscriber growth and viewing hours since late August, and the hack itself seemed to revive interest in his channel. With DeCastro's announcement on Tuesday morning that he may be getting his main channel back, it remains to be seen if DeCastro can prove his allegations against Jones and Campbell. This is a developing news story. DeleteLawZ YouTube Account Restored. Jose Chili DeCastro's YouTube account was restored Tuesday afternoon after a one-day removal Sunday night, following 5 incidents of porn spamming that occurred Friday night into Saturday morning. DeCastro named former business partner Colin Campbell and Welsh News Network owner Daniel Jones as the people responsible for the hack during an appearance on John Filax's livestream Tuesday night. DeCastro said that he believed that Campbell shared both the password to and the StreamYard key with Jones, who ultimately perpetrated the attacks. While DeCastro named his suspects, the vast majority of observers of the situation have expressed suspicion that DeCastro either carried out the attack himself or had members of his team DeleteLawZ carry out the attacks for him to give himself plausible deniability. DeCastro's motives, according to those who believe the theory, are that DeCastro has failed to gain attention to 4 attempted moves to relocate his primary online presence off of YouTube in the past month. His failure to gain more than 5 paying customers on his original attempt move to Patreon. His failure to achieve even basic monetization in his rebranding to his new First Amendment Auditor channel. His continued failure to gain traction on his move to Twitter, and his apparent failure to force his viewers to pay a minimum of $6 per month to join his team DeleteLawZ.com all stand out motivation to pull a stunt to bring much-needed attention to the plight of his business. The hack and the further setbacks he experienced as his YouTube channel was removed brought him attention on levels he hasn't experienced in years following his 2022 copyright crackdown on other channels using his material. In the past 2 days alone, Over a dozen channels or live streams have been devoted to the mystery of DeCastro's hack and the possibility of DeCastro permanently losing his channel. DeCastro's further announcement that he would be laying off employees and would be facing a canned chicken Thanksgiving has reportedly brought in significant contributions to his cash applications and had been used as a source for further fundraising on his Sunday night live stream on his DeleteLawZ Clips channel. No statement has been made by DeCastro since his channel has been restored. He is expected to live stream later tonight. And we're back. Hey, did you know that we have live streams 6 days a week on this very YouTube channel? For the next 2 weeks, we'll be doing our live streams Monday through Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time /7 p.m., where it counts /6 p.m. Mountain Time, and 5 p.m. for those on the left coast. We typically have a panel discussion about today's news followed by some reaction videos featuring drunk people. We'd love for you to join, so please follow the links and jump right in. On that note, have a safe afternoon. I'm Johnny Jones, and Parsons needs his puffy jacket.